Hello, everybody. A look at our top headlines this afternoon. A broken elevator at a senior living facility leaves some residents stranded in their building. Mobile police are investigating an early morning shooting that left a man injured. And we have an update for you on the Shaw Street shooting that left a 14-year-old injured. All of that and more is coming up on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in this Tuesday. Sorry, I almost said Thursday. Welcome in this Tuesday afternoon. My name is Summer. I am the digital reporter here. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this edition of News 5 Now. If you've never joined me before, or any of the other anchors, because other anchors do it on different days, we do our top 5 stories of the day, we do our question of the day, and then we do our poll of the day. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on into our big stories this afternoon. Number 5, former professional baseball player Ozzie Smith will join the family of Hank Aaron and Mobile City leaders for a ceremony at the new Hall of Fame walk. A statue dedication is planned downtown at 9:30 Thursday morning. Aaron's family nor Smith were able to be there for the ribbon cutting last month. They are among the 6 local sporting legends who now have statues in front of the Mobile Convention Center. Number 4, an arrest was made after a 14-year-old was shot in Mobile. Police say his 17-year-old brother pulled the trigger, shooting the 14-year-old in the chest at a home on Shaw Street off Ziegler Boulevard. We're told his injuries are life-threatening. His brother faces assault and weapon possession charges. Number 3, fly non-stop from Gulf Shores to Nashville. That's something you'll be able to do starting Thursday, November 20th. Flights will be offered through Allegiant Airlines between Music City and Gulf Shores International Airport. One-way tickets start at $44.50, and they're on sale now. So if you want to go over to the Music City, there you go. Number 2, Mobile police are also investigating a shooting early this morning that left a man injured. It happened around 3:15 on Hinckley Avenue. The victim was transported to a hospital with life-threatening injuries. Investigators say he was shot by a man who knew him and that 3 vehicles were also hit. Police have not said if an arrest was made. And number 1, senior citizens at a Mobile apartment complex have been without an elevator for weeks. We're being told that some who rely on the service were stuck inside of the building for days at a time. It's now been a little under 2 months and the elevator is still down. Ian Patton, the regional property manager, says they are waiting for a piece of equipment to come in and they aren't sure how long that will take. Building management is encouraging those on upper levels of the facility who are being impacted to use the stairs, contact staff, or loved ones who can help get them to lower levels. And that is a look at our top 5 stories this Tuesday afternoon. Now, like I said, we always have a question of the day, so let's go ahead and get into ours. Our question of the day is, would you consider converting from a smartphone to a dumb phone? Dwayne says best phone he ever had was a slider with real buttons on a horizontal keyboard, texting and talking. A phone is too small to do any browsing other than an emergency. Raquel says, I love my dumb phone. Been working for years. Seems pretty smart to me. I used to have the little BlackBerry when I was growing up. Is that what it was called? BlackBerry, Blueberry? I don't remember. Karen said, not dumb, but just toned down some. I'm happy using GPS and to be able to search for something when necessary. Yeah, Karen, I remember when we had to print out MapQuest directions. You remember those days? Michael says, not now that I can't spell anymore. Elle said, yes, I just need GPS somehow because I have no sense of direction. Jonathan said he won't give up his Android for an iPhone. Scott says, as a man who lived with dumb phones until he was 42, no. He likes having the whole world in his pocket. Jess said, probably should. The little brick phones were indestructible, but we've all become dependent on and addicted to the accessibility to information smartphones provide us. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow. Johnny pulled out the receipts today. Brooke says, nope, Google at the fingertips is way too useful. I agree. I don't know what I would do without my cell phone because GPS, again, I like to be able to, well, I guess phone calls and stuff would be on dumb phones. That was a dumb statement. Yeah, I definitely would say I like my smartphone, but also my generation grew up with smartphones, basically, so for the most part. All right. Thank you guys so much for commenting and leaving us your opinion on this question of the day. Our next question of the day will be posted shortly if it's not already, and I'll go over that with you in just a minute. But we're going to go ahead and go over to our poll of the day. Our poll was, do you think a new Mobile mayor will lead to less violent crime? Here's how you voted. 78% of you say no. 14% of you voted yes, and 8% had no opinion. So, the mayoral election is coming up very, very soon, August 26th. And our very own Peter Albrecht will be having a mayoral debate on Monday. So, you're going to definitely want to tune in for that. All right, if you're new here, you don't know this, but I give you a little bit of homework. So what you're going to want to do, if you're not already on Facebook, because some of you guys are watching on our website, you're going to want to make your way over to our Facebook. WKRG is what it's called. And you're going to want to vote in our next poll and question of the day, and you may be featured tomorrow with our question and poll of the day. So I'll go ahead and give you that. Our question of the day is, you're told to evacuate a plane. Are you grabbing your carry-on bag or leaving it? Let us know what you would do. And for our poll of the day, will you fly from Gulf Shores to Nashville on the new flights? So again, let us know what your thoughts are, and we will be right back here tomorrow at 8 a.m. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you guys later.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.